Hey guys, my name is Lumbo Dali. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, I've been wanting to say that for the longest time. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is not going to be about getting to know me. I've shared my name with you, and I'm gonna share things with you guys as we go, as we grow, and as we go. This video today is mainly dedicated to students who are starting university this year, 2019. And I think what prompted me to do it today is the hashtag that's been going on Twitter from various university students giving freshers advice. And I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. I thought I was going to actually get to the recording later on in January, but I was like, why not? Why not? Since I know when I was studying university, I was definitely hunting down any advice I could get about uni. So I just thought I would share what really helped me when I went to uni. So I went to uni in 2017. That's when I did my first year. I finished high school in 2015, then I took a gap year. So then 2016 was my gap year, 2017 my first year. And I just want to share a few things that actually did help me maneuver through university. I got to Rhodes University in South Africa. I am Zimbabwean, but I live in South Africa, so I'm an international student. The first thing that I have that definitely helped me was God. God gives you direction, and it definitely gives you an identity. So basically, I have and had my identity in God at that time and still do. But specifically for my first year, 2017, just having God helped me a lot because I was able to be rooted in Him. Everything else was very unfamiliar. I will not even lie. It was a different country, different weather, different people, different languages, and everything. Obviously, there were a few people from here also, but it was just a different environment. I was in university. My parents were not there. I didn't have anyone telling me what to do. I didn't have anyone telling me what not to do. I didn't have anyone checking if I'd eaten and stuff like that. So it was a different environment, and just having God helped me to, have someone that I was familiar with. So the second thing is, don't do anything that you don't want to do just because people are telling you to do it, and it's definitely not going to impact your life positively. So it could be different things. In university, guys, you don't have your parents watching over you, like I've said before. So things like partying and drinking and all of those things, if you didn't do them before, and then it's just like your first time being exposed to those things and everything, and then you go to university, if you feel like you don't want to do those things, you don't have to, even if everyone is doing them. If you don't want to do them, don't. Spend your time doing what you genuinely like to do. There's nothing as disappointing and as annoying as doing something you don't want to do just to please other people, and then it goes badly for you. Because at the end of the day, it's you who has to stay with those feelings of disappointment, those feelings of annoyance, and anything that might go wrong during doing that, like during the time that you're doing that thing you don't want to do. You have to live with it, not anyone else. So if you don't want to do something, guys, just don't do it. Don't do it. If you feel like, no, I really don't want to do this, it's not something that's going to impact me positively, then don't do it. And I don't think that anyone is going to hold it against you. And even if they do, guys, the only person who genuinely does matter is yourself and how you feel. So listen to what you feel first. Listen to yourself first. Be your own best friend, and then you can take in what other people feel, but first do what you want to do. And yeah, so I guess that also transcends onto my next point, just establishing yourself as who you are. So guys, I know that in general, when we go to meet new people, when you're around new people, we don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to do that, or I don't do this, or I don't do that, or I do this, or I do that. It's a thing. You can't even blame someone for wanting to fit in. It's human nature. We all want to fit in, but we want to be people who are recognized as part of others. We don't want to be isolated, and we definitely do not want to be alone. So what I would suggest is that, for me, what I did, I knew the things that I wanted to do, and I knew the things that I did not want to do. So I basically established myself as who I am. And it was a thing of, if you take me or you leave me. So if you know that I do not like going partying, okay, second thing you know about me, I am very boring. It could actually be the 10th because I've been talking for quite some time. So I'm actually very boring. I do not like doing some of these things, guys. I get so easily bored by, stuff that people would find exciting sometimes. So definitely partying, if you invited me, I'd probably be like, on a Monday I'll probably be like, oh, that's cool, we can go. And then when Friday comes, I'm like, did I really sign myself up for that? So yeah, that's definitely me. So over time people understood that, and definitely, they would leave me, they wouldn't ask me, they wouldn't force me. So it was a thing of, if you want to be friends with me, we can be friends, we will be friends, but you just have to know what I like and what I don't like, and vice versa. So I wouldn't force you to go out to the library with me to get some novels. I wouldn't force you to spend the day doing makeup. I wouldn't force you to spend the day watching movies with me, if that's not your thing. So just establish yourself as the person you are, and then you won't have people forcing you to do things you don't like. And I mean, it's a take me or leave me situation. Let people accept you for the person that you are. I'll definitely say that is very important, because in uni you can easily lose yourself, and so it's very important to just remember who you are, constantly remind yourself of the values you have, and the goals that you have. And I guess that goes into my next point again. When you start in uni, I think actually it's an everyday life thing, but it's very important to have goals. So when I went to uni, I had goals. I knew I didn't want to be at the bottom of my class, so I knew that I also wanted to have distinctions. I wanted to be on the dean's list, and I wanted to be part of the golden key, which you will find out about if you're going to a South African university. I don't know if it's anywhere else around the world. I'm guessing it is, but yeah, in the South African universities, that was something that I wanted to be a part of. So I definitely, that was definitely part of my goal. So it's important to write down your goals and to know what you want to do academically, socially, and anything else that comes in between, guys. If you want to learn to interact with people, let's say you're an introvert and in uni it's one of your goals to be an extrovert, then write it down so that constantly you remind yourself of the things that you want to be a part of, why you went to university, also what you'd like to achieve, so that like whenever you sense yourself doing anything that doesn't get you to your goals, you can refer back to regular settings, and then you can refocus yourself. So it's important to have goals so that you just don't go with the wind. You go with a plan, and even if things change, they don't change too drastically, because you are a person who knows what you want. Just a disclaimer, I did not make the golden key. I was not bottom of my class. I was able to make the dean's list, but I did not make golden key. Listen to advice. There will be advice from everyone. Just look at what I'm doing right now. But there will be advice from people, guys. People who are your seniors. And obviously, if you ask them, like, let's say, okay, so I was taking pharmacy. I'm taking pharmacy. So obviously, I would ask other students in my race who were studying pharmacy, like, how is it? How does it go? What should I do? Obviously, you want advice so that you can, maneuver classes easily and all of that. And it's not always positive. It's not always positive advice. I remember in my first year, I got so much negativity about some of my lecturers, some of my classes, how they mark, how they're so evil and all of that. And I think that the one thing that I did right was to take it with a grain of salt. Or is it a pinch? A grain or a pinch? I don't know. But yeah. So basically, what that means is that I would listen to what they had to say, but I wouldn't make it my determining factor of how I participated or how I viewed my classes. So if someone told me that my lecturer is terrible and they're mean and everything, I wasn't going to go into the class with an attitude of, oh well, they're mean or they're terrible. Or if someone told me, no, 75% fail this class, I wasn't going to go with an attitude of, no matter what I do, I'm going to fail anyway. I would just be like, okay, that's what they said, but that doesn't necessarily have to be my portion. So I would go in with a positive attitude, and I'll just try to do the very best that I could. And that definitely worked out well for me, because some of the classes that I had been told I had a possibility of failing, the teachers were miserable. Those were the classes that I did better in. So it did help having a positive attitude. So I guess listening to the negative advice actually helped me to have a better attitude towards the work. I worked harder in those classes, and it actually proved to be great for me. So just any negativity that you have, take it and turn it into something positive that you can use to pass your classes, entering your classes with a positive attitude. And that really goes a long way, because uni is hard. Like, people will tell you how hard uni is. It is, but it's not something that you cannot do. If you were able to do high school, you would definitely be able to get through university. And I know, like, people will be like, no, in high school we're being spoon fed and everything like that. It usually happens. That might be the case, but it doesn't mean that you cannot do uni. You will get used to it. We as humans, we adapt, so you will be able to adapt to the new environment, and you will be able to conquer your classes and do the very best that you can. I guess that's all I have to say about uni so far, and like the things that genuinely did help me in my first year, specifically my first semester. But if you feel like you're not alright and you're not coping well, there's always people to talk to, and you should keep you should pay attention to this when you're being told, when you initially get to university, when you're the people who are taking care of you at first tell you like which people are, like your orientation, when they tell you which people are responsible for you, which people you can go to. There's free counseling. I know at Rhodes University there is, and I'm sure at other universities there is. You can see counselors, you can see other seniors that can actually be help you maneuver university. There are also mentorship programs that can help you just like, you know, gracefully adapt to university. So it might feel lonely, but you're never alone. You genuinely will have people who can help you, and don't ever be a person who's shy to ask for help. Another thing that I did, I don't know if other people do this, but I do not like going to a place that I don't know anything about. So I basically did research about my university before I went there. I did so much research. I'd go on their website. I didn't even know which race I was going into, but I read up on all the female races, guys. So I would know, like, if once I was allocated, I would know something about it. I would look at pictures of the university. I knew some people who were at the university, so I would ask about anything that I was curious about. I would definitely ask them, and they would help me out. So when I went to university, obviously, yeah, it's a new place and everything, but I was like shocked because I had done so much research on it, so it wasn't too difficult to adapt to university. So yeah, if you can and you're able to, and you know someone who's from there, you can ask them to tell you how certain things work, so that you know you're not too lost, and you're not also trying to, you know, maneuver your studies, get used to that, and also getting used to people and the environment. So it helps to actually do research before. But yeah, you just need to be mentally, physically, what else, psychologically and emotionally, I guess, whatever, psychologically and emotionally prepared to be challenged. But it's not something that you can't do. I guess that's it. I mean, I could come up with more things if I kept talking, but that's it for now. And definitely, if you're going to Rhodes University by chance, you can definitely ask me any questions that you might have. And guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, because there's definitely gonna be more. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I genuinely hope that this video was helpful. So thank you for watching.